For me, the premium that I pay for a bar has to do with the enjoyment that this bar is going to give me during the time it's in my possession. But I might just lay them all out one day and just enjoy them. Well, hello my friends, and welcome to another episode of Weekly Bullion. Well, today we're going to open some more packages. I went on a little bit of a shopping spree this week, and I decided to kind of go back to the old school. Not anyone's old school, but my old school. And what I mean by that is inside of these packages are some of the items of silver that I enjoyed stacking when I was just new to stacking. And I think some of you all might feel the same way. Let's go ahead and open these boxes today and see exactly what's inside. Now, before we get started, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button down below. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit the like button if you don't mind. That'll help this channel continue to grow and get this content out to more people just like you and me who enjoy precious metals. Well, let's get right to the unboxing. First, we'll open this one. Okay. Not bad. Let's try to get this open today. Let's just dump this out here and see what we've got today. Nice. Quite nice indeed. So what I was referring to were silver bars, ladies and gentlemen. And let's look and see what we've got here. So this is a 5-ounce Johnson Matthey bar. Quite nice. 3/9 fine silver. And then these here are 3/9 fine, 5 troy ounces. And it looks like I've got 2 of those. And I've got a second. Let's just open this one. This is a 3/9 fine, 5 troy ounce bar. Got a plain on the back, and it's got the eagle on the front. That's kind of nice. Now these are all from the secondary market. These have been owned before and redistributed. But I decided to go ahead and get these because I just wanted to go with 5-ounce bars and actually kind of see what the value is today. And so this Johnson Matthey bar, pretty cool. Let me just look and see exactly what the price was for these bars. So I think when silver was trading around $38 an ounce, I paid about $40 for these. So that's about $2 over spot for these bars. And that's not bad. I'm just going to take this one out of here real quick. There we go. Quite nice. All right, so the 5-ounce Johnson Matthey bar. So these were about $40 an ounce, and so I don't think that's too bad, all things considered, when you're considering 5-ounce bars. I think that's a fairly decent premium to pay, especially when this is before the price of silver came in over the last day or two. So I think silver was somewhere around $38 an ounce at that time. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. But I think this was a pretty good value. And it's nice to get back to the bars. I really enjoyed stacking bars back in my early days of stacking. And so I'm going to continue to stack those bars today. Let's get to the second package and see what's in there. Okay, let's open this second package. All right. Let's go ahead and open this. Pretty excited to see what's inside. Okay. Very nice. So these are the Germanium Mint 5-ounce bars. I love these. And I think I might have maybe 4 of these, maybe 5 of them. I'm just going to go ahead and take it out of here for a second just so we can see what we're looking at. But this is the Germanium Mint 5-ounce bar. These are 4/9 fine, and they are serialized. And so, I don't know how you might feel about serialized bars. Plus or minus, it's the silver content that counts in verifying that the bar is authentic and can be resold at a later time, but it at least helps you know what's in your stack. And so this is the Germanium Mint bar. I love the workmanship on these, and it's just a fine bar to own. I've got quite a bit of these in my collection. I've got 10-ounce bars and 5-ounce bars, and this will help add to that stack of my 5-ounce bars. So let's see what else we've got here. Let's just get this open. All right, so we've got, let's see what we've got here. So we've got another 20 ounces total. And let me just go ahead and just look at the receipt and give you an idea of how much this costs versus those other bars. So it looks like these were roughly $44 an ounce for these bars. So the germanium mint bars do come at a bit of a premium, just because of the mint and the workmanship, and they are more of a premium bar. But you know, you've got to get what you like when it comes to silver, and I certainly like stacking germanium mint bars. And they look good when they're stacked together. I love how symmetric they are. They come kind of in this little shrink plastic wrap, which I also appreciate. That has the nice authentic logo on the back, and then the serialized bar on the front. And so those are really cool to have as well. So this is 40 ounces of silver, 20 ounces off of the secondary market, and then we have another 20 ounces of germanium mint bars. Well, which ones do you like? Do you like the germanium mint, or do you like a generic bar? Do you like a premium bar, or a bar that's closer to spot? Certainly. And then the Johnson Matthey bars, these are just really cool. So I would almost say that in my mind, these are pretty equivalent. But it's really nice to have all of these bars in the stack. Of course, if you're looking to stack weight, you want to try to get something as close to spot as possible. So just going with your basic generic bar. And when you go back to resell these, whether it's 5 years from now or 10 years from now or 20 years from now, you're probably going to be getting about spot for these bars at any rate. So for me, the premium that I pay for a bar has to do with the enjoyment that this bar is going to give me during the time it's in my possession. So, you know, I don't know how many of these I have. I've got quite a few, but I might just lay them all out one day and just enjoy them. And, you know, some of that premium goes into that enjoyment. So no one would fault you if you said you went to a movie theater and you spent $30 on a movie. You know, there were $20 at the concession stand. But it seems that when it comes to stacking silver, and if, you know, the movie gives you 2 hours of enjoyment, and if silver gives you 2 hours of enjoyment, there's some premium there as well. So that's kind of my philosophy when it comes to getting silver in my stack that has a little bit more of a premium versus some of these that you stack if you're just trying to stack for weight. But it's nice to get some bars again. It's nice to have these back in my collection. And I think I might just kind of look at reinvigorating my stack by maybe returning and stacking some bars for a bit. It's nice to stack some of the Eagles. You know, I've got some of these Eagles here. You know, it's nice to stack these. These are 2023s. It's nice to have these in the stack. It's nice to have, what else do I have around here? It's nice to have some of these Perth Mint pieces, the Kuokas. I've got some of these just hanging out. The Kookaburras. It's nice to have the koalas in the stack. Just look at that little koala. That is pretty cool. I need to go ahead and get these into tubes. But I think out of all of these, the Kuoka and the Australian koala, I think are probably my favorites. What do you think? Do you guys like the Kuoka or the koala? Or maybe you just might like the Kookaburra, so just let me know. Anyways, that's not to be really in this video. We're talking bars today. So let me know which one of these bars you like the best. Do you like the secondary market bars or the premium bars? Let me know in the comments. And that's all I've got for this week, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up on the video, and please leave a comment down below. Well, folks, until next time, stay blessed and keep stacking.